What's up, everybody? Hey, this is the first time we're trying this. My name is Art. I am the Rowdy Texan Gaming, and we're gonna throw this out there. I appreciate everybody. Look, I never anticipated on doing this. Let's be honest. I posted one video and y'all loved it, subscribed. I have over 500 subscribers at this point, and I appreciate y'all. So I'm going to start doing more stuff to try and keep y'all entertained. So today we are going to discuss the DLC that is coming to WWE 2K25 in just about a month. Lathan, my buddy here, who is from my other channel, A Ducking Wrestling Podcast. If you're a wrestling fan, go check it out. We are on Spotify, YouTube, Rumble, and Apple Podcast. A Ducking Wrestling Podcast. There you go. He and I are going to talk about this because this man over here, not only is he a wrestling gamer, wrestling fan, but he's got a son who is loving WWE 2K25. Look at his shirt. Look at his shirt. What else do you need? Look at his glasses. Looking like Black Machismo over there.
Check the background.
And
Oh,
the background coming live and in person.
That is the main event.
Look at them arms. God damn it, Lathan. Every time. Every time. You know, go ahead and flex them up. Show them.
Oh.
Look at that.
The Twin Towers right there. Yeah. The Mega Powers. Yeah.
Are you left-handed? Is that why your left hand is so much bigger than the right?
No. I had to go. I'm right-handed, but there was a moment in time in my life where I realized the left hand was lacking behind, and then it just got overworked by accident. And now I'm in the same anomaly of one's bigger than the other. But just know, my hands are polyamorous.
I call it the stranger. All right.
That's right.
Anyway, this is a gaming channel. Everybody knows. Hey, so we're going to start going down the DLC coming out here in just about a month for WWE 2K25. So, first person that we have coming out, and I really kind of wanted to do the first two because if I do the first one, it's not going to make sense, but we're going to do the first two, as a matter of fact. So, we have the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, coming out on the first DLC coming to WWE 2K25. Lathan, tell me what you think, man.
I don't know if you're too historically well versed on the Motor City Machine Guns, but they have been. So Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin are like kind of when you think about the early years of TNA's prominence when it comes to like the X Division, AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, and Jay Lethal. Let me shout him out, Black Machismo back in the day, baby. But when it came to those six, they kind of like set the standard on having really good matches between them and being high flying, but also very technical. And so the Motor City Machine Guns, hands down, should have been WWE a long time ago, but they're finally here and they're finally present. But they're really good. They were talented back then. They're still talented now. So I can see them being part of this DLC pack. They need to have their time to shine. But it's funny because also thinking about this, the last couple of PKs that have come out, they have really cool downloads that people have actually done creative wrestlers, so you can share them in the market. And the Motor City Machine Guns have been on there at least last year. My son found them, he had to dig deep for them, but he found both of their creator wrestlers that somebody had put together. But to finally get them their own move sets and stuff and have their own like Titantrons, it's going to be pretty cool to see how this plays out.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for them. I mean, I've seen clips of them. So if y'all go check out our a Ducking Wrestling podcast channel, you'll know I am a diehard WWE fan. I have been since I was a kid. I have not ventured away much on outside of the last few years. So I know who the Motor City Machine Guns are, and so I'm excited to see them in this game. I think they're one of the best tag teams, and I think for a while they had split up in TNA, and then they brought them back together, right? Because I recognize both of their names separately, right?
Yeah,
I remember that correctly, right?
they were strong. They were strong singles competitors, and then they put them together when they needed to make their tag team divisions more relevant. And then ever since then, they've kind of been in tow with each other as the Motor City Machine Guns. Like they'll have a few singles matches here and there, but like typically, like they're always built together now. Um, since TNA's their departure from TNA is just always, from my recollection, been the Motor City Machine Guns, but they are known by themselves too. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Can't wait to see them. So next up, we have. Let me preface this with I'm really surprised these are part of DLC because traditionally WWE would have saved these for like the next year's game, right? So the next person we have up is NXT's very own Julia coming in. So
Okay.
I don't get to watch NXT because of the way our TV system works. I can't live watch the CW, but I used to be able to. So I like her. I like her. I think there's something special about her. Uh, so I'm kind of excited to throw her into the women's division.
Yeah. Julia, for what it's worth, is definitely a highlight on NXT to watch, or at least to keep up with. Um, Shawn Michaels is doing a great job with the roster down there, and it's in its entirety in the way that they do storyline build and production value, and helping them get their foot in the door. But I'm going off on a tangent for wrestling's sake. But all that being said, it's like it's good to see Julia. I was surprised she wasn't actually in the original roster that they have released, but it's definitely good to know that they're at least putting her in here now.
Yeah,
And it gives me more hope on seeing more NXT wrestlers being a part of the next DLC packs that are coming out and what regard they're going to use them in. But yeah, so this is a good start for sure.
yeah. Very, very, very true. And if that's a good start, so we have our next DLC announcement. We have from NXT, we have Stephanie Vaquer.
Mm,
I don't even know how to say her last name. Stephanie Vaquer. Is that, am I
I
saying
don't care.
it?
It's good to see her in the game too. Okay,
Yeah.
like
So we have another women's NXT coming in the first DLC pack. So I'm like another one that I really like. I like her character. I like her ambiance that she brings to the WWE. I think it's something different. Just like Julia, I think their character plus their in-ring ability is something special. And I think it's something that WWE has been lacking for a long time. Lathan, what you think, man?
is there a theme to this DLC pack by chance, or is it just a DLC pack?
Yeah, it's just a DLC pack.
Okay,
Well,
because
so
I know
they're
some.
calling it let's see, New Wave.
Okay, it's a new wave. So basically, you're looking at people that just basically didn't. They were all barely just made the cut out of the last roster release, and so we're putting them into the game now. Which
Yeah, that's about right.
that's fine. That's cool. I like it. I mean, Stephanie McCary is always a good, entertaining presence in the ring. She has a great future in sports entertainment in totality, especially when they book her right. So she's got the right team behind her to help her out. But like she's already made enough of a presence that like she'll definitely be the future of women's sports entertainment for sure.
Oh, that's a bold statement, man.
Hey man, so bold to go home.
All right. So the last DLC is Celebrity Guest. They have yet to announce it. So we're still a month out and they have not announced who that celebrity guest is. So right now we're going to kind of think like who it could be. I think I have my idea who it could be. I think Lathan has his idea who it could be.
I have
We
no
haven't
fucking
talked
clue.
about this. This
I
is
have
on
no
the
clue.
fly. So we may agree with it. So, but we may not, and we may end up in a fight for the next 4 hours. It's going to be we don't know. We don't know. So I'm going to give Lathan the opportunity here. Who is the
All right.
first celebrity guest in the first DLC pack, the New Wave pack?
Well, I will tell you, um, going back to Royal Rumble, it'll probably be it's probably going to be Speed or it's going to be Castanet. One of those two. Like I show Speed definitely will probably be some kind of if he's not in this DLC pack, he will be in a DLC pack for sure. Castanet will probably eventually be in there, but like with them, like thinking about it, I would have said Post Malone, but like he's not part of the main soundtrack this year like he was last year, so he's not going to be it. But like if they're going to go with something that's more relevant and more connected to driving people to want to play the game, and needless to say, IShowSpeed is one of the top streamers in the world right now. Um, we're both heading into our 40s and we're old as hell. And my son won't shut the hell up about a IShowSpeed stream. And so yeah, so I think it's gonna be Speed. What it should be though is Pete Rose.
Number 14, Pete Rose!
Because that dude deserves an honorary spot in almost every video game.
Oh, damn it. That is so good, dude. That is
Oh man.
oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That is a
Honorary mention. Like listen, if this gets back to anybody that cares about the game or has anything to do with 2K25 and the DLC possibilities, just throw that one out there at the next meeting. Pete Rose.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So my pick. So we have a lot coming up here. So right now we're in April. We're about a week away from WrestleMania. We have a lot going on, right? So whenever you start thinking about people who are currently relevant, the one that I think when they come out after WrestleMania, my pick is Travis Scott. I think Travis Scott is going to be the man who is going to be in the first DLC because it's still relevant at this point.
Oh man. Yeah, I can see it. I can see that. That can be a possibility. I mean, both of them are. They both have a presence right now. Going into WrestleMania, and into the current state of wrestling. So yeah, I could see both of them happening. But
Yeah.
I will say though, that being said, if regardless of which way it plays out, if they're not on whichever one's not on this DLC pack, will be on the next DLC pack for
Yeah.
sure. They'll
We're
eventually
gonna
be
we're gonna have to talk about the next DLC pack, and we'll do that. So the next DLC pack comes out in June. So we will see y'all in May to talk about the next DLC pack because we have two known. So there's a 5-person DLC pack. We only have 2 names on it, and the rest are listed as NBA star. So they're doing something special this year, and I'm kind of excited. I'm here for it. So with that, we're gonna end it. And Lathan, how excited are y'all for the next DLC pack on a scale of 1 to 5?
I won't say excited. Excited is not the word I'm looking for that one. Joyous about watching, about playing it. I guess you could say excited. Probably a 3.5.
Nice.
It's because I've been playing more. I've been playing more on the women's wrestling division in this time around. But then also getting to play with the Motor City Machine Guns and like the tag team tournaments and stuff. Like my son is a stickler for trying to put as many people on the screen as possible and just watch them have at it. And he's like he enjoys like actually booking like fantasy matches, and so Motor City Machine Guns is definitely in there with a couple that he can play around with and have some fun with. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give my excitement on this one about a 4. I've really enjoyed the Motor City Machine Guns. I'm excited for the women. Like I'm happy, but not excited. I'm happy for the women coming in that there's more to like put into like I'm a much more player of universe mode where I can maneuver and do everything, and the more women in the game the better to me.
Right.
And I'm excited to have Bob Barker in the game. I mean, no, Travis Barker, no, Travis Scott, sorry, in the game. So,
Judging
hey,
you.
thank y'all so much for watching. We will see y'all next month or later this month. I don't know. This is kind of new to me. So we will see y'all when we see ya. Thank you so much. Yeet.